Alright, what is up guys? Well, welcome back, Vic here. Welcome to some more Witcher 3. We are making our way towards Novigrad for the first time. We're gonna go visit Triss in her house. It looks like we are done mostly all of the... I guess all of the Velen stuff, as far as the main quest goes. Which is kind of nice. So now we are headed into Novigrad. So let's get to it. While you guys were away, I completed some more quests, leveled up a bit. I also spent some of my points on the Igni upgrade. So I have Firestream now, which is a kind of a cool variation of Igni, so I'm excited to use that, but let's keep going. I'm assuming I have to go this way, I'm not really sure. Can I get through here? I don't know. They're not attacking me. I guess I can. So just looking on the map, looks like we want to head pretty much north of where we are, because the waypoint is there. There seems to be some things out here, but I'm gonna pretty much go straight and hit the objective straight on.
Come on now.
If I can. Am I kind of cornered off here? What's going on? Alright, there we go. Or there we don't go?
Slow now. Whoa. Run, Roach.
I'm a little bit confused.
Not so
Maybe
fast.
we need to leave Roach behind for this. Have a look. Yeah, it seems just straight up. I'm not sure what other way I could use. Go all the way this way, maybe? No idea. Let's keep going this way. Let's see if I'm sure we can make it. Quickly grab some of this stuff. Alright, waypoint is pushing forward now. It's pointing forward now, so... Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Where's my horse?
Go, go.
I am excited to get there, though. It'll be a chance for us to visit someplace new. Alright, here we go. We're picking up a few more waypoints, a few more fast travel points along the way, which is always good. This area looks so nice. Are there any monsters nearby? The area seems pretty peaceful. And there's the city or town in the background, which looks great. Look how good that looks.
Slow now.
Look how good that looks. Probably a whole bunch of different plants and whatnot that we can pick up here, but I have a feeling I'll be back here quite often. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, what are these guys?
Come on, Roach.
The land of the dwarves and the elves, apparently. Now, I do have that letter of safe conduct from the Baron, so I'm assuming that at some point I'm gonna have to use that.
Not so fast, Roach.
The smuggler's cache is down there. Should we go get it? I don't know if there's any enemies in the water. Famous last words, I guess. Nice. Nice. Have a look at that stuff. I'm not sure if that's any better than what I have. But worst comes to worst, I'll just sell it. Inventory. Ooh, it is better. Dwarven blade. New armor. Don't really like it, but we'll go with it. Not boots are average. Dwarven blade, steel sword. How do I compare? Left trigger. Here we go. Yeah, we'll use it. Why not? Alright. Let us get back into the city. Are there other gates, or is that the main one? Oh, there are other gates. Yep. Cool. Let's go.
Wouldn't be so pale if you ate irons.
Everyone looks so relaxed here compared to the rest of the world that we've seen. Shady individual? Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, you're pretty shady, pal. Place looks really cool.
It's a rank.
No shops or anything, though.
Youth these days, they're brained all.
Alright, looks like there's something on my left. Is this a herbalist? Wouldn't mind finding a blacksmith or an armorer so I could sell some of that stuff that I picked up. Wow, you're tiny.
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about.
Not that surprised.
Monk's hood, for instance. Love.
Yeah.
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You got a lot of shit. What is that? Powdered pearl. That shit is expensive. I'm sure some of this will come in handy later, but that should, actually, you know what? I know I need this. Remember, one of the recipes that I have actually called for that. so I'll take it. Let's play a quick round of Gwent, why not? Or not, just stare at me? No? Okay. I don't think I want to put any of these in. I only have 6 special cards on my deck right now. Let's go with it, let's see what happens. Yeah, keep that. Right, fairly decent draw. Let's get some extra cards to start things off. Ooh, clever decoy. Clever, clever, clever. Yeah, we'll give it to him. I hate those cards. Such a pain in the ass. I've got that biting frost, so if he goes overkill with those cards, I don't necessarily mind. So he passes. If I use my leader card, that'll put me up to 28. Or I could use Biting Frost. Yeah, let's use Biting Frost. Does that make sense? Biting Frost? Yeah, it does, because then I can use this and this to bring both of these cards back. Thank you. Okay. How many cards does he have? 6. It's gonna be pretty close, I think, this game. And that one. There we go. Oh no. He's gonna clear both those cards. Sheesh. This is gonna be close. Let's get that one in. Oh, that is a really valuable card to have at this stage. Let's do that. Yay, we win. Just to rub it in, we'll do that. Use that. Then we'll fold. What card did you give me? Fire Elemental. I'm really close to getting this deck ready to go. I need 2 more unit cards. I'm sure I can get that in this town city, but we'll worry about that later. Let's go find Triss.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I love all everyone just looks so busy. And no one's just standing around, everyone's doing something. Are you the merchant? No, you are.
Welcome.
I'll play Grunt with you off of camera. Nah. Unless I need some of these things specifically for a recipe.
So long.
I don't really feel like wasting money. Unless I absolutely have to.
Nothing hurts as Need something.
What do you have on?
Let me see what you're peddling. Oh, he's got a lot of swords. Anything that's better than mine? Ooh, quite better. Ooh, man. It's really powerful swords, but they don't have any bonuses or benefits. He might come back to this guy after. Can I sell him some of my shit though that I don't want? Good price for that sword, 246. Take it away. Take that too. We'll keep that for now. We'll keep that for now. That can go. That can go. That can go as well. Okay. Good enough. I'll play cards with you later. Let's try and remember where he is though. Alright, pretty much dead center. I'll remember that. He might be someone we want to come back and visit. Oh, do I have to go around? I guess I have to go around. There is somebody out to my left here as well.
Well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Raises its hideous head.
You can tell that guy to shut up.
Of the guard, a band of charlatans,
business?
diviners,
That's the
and
best
witches
you've got. That's
poised
like
to
asking a
pinch your purity
business,
and
Nice.
prosperity. The
Sure you might.
time has come
Alright, one sec.
for this
Till
to
next time.
end. For us to cast off evil. Do you renounce?
Maybe there's a reason that guy's voice is so loud. Ooh. I love how you missed all of this, so you're so concerned about the merchant.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy.
Guy's got a big nose. Look at the size of that thing.
Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. Like the others of your species. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk. Please.
Jeez.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Doo-doo? The hell is doo-doo?
Greetings.
Show me your way.
Show me your ways. Is that raw fish down the end? Just fish. Pricey though. Ooh, good price for this. Yeah, let's sell you. Alright, enough of this. Let's get going.
So long.
There's another merchant there. Oh, this is the... Vivaldi Bank.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Of course you're gonna say that. Ooh, I got 1,000. Nice. Alright, now let's get going. Let's get the second save as well.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
We're looting here. Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly.
Great.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Iron Fist.
You
Whoa.
know that can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Let's be a smartass.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Always making friends, aren't we? Alright. Could we get in here? It's worth having a quick look. Quick loot.
Herbs, roots, Triss turned to healing. Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Really? Could that be because this is her place? Can't loot this thing? You found a lot of books in this game. I'm sure there's an importance to them. Just haven't really cared to open one. There's a merchant a little while back that I sold a lot of mine too. He was the only one that was... There's one in Valen. He was the only one that was giving me any sort of... Oh, that's nice. Pig hide in the second floor.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Okay, sure. Alright, look for thieves in the main square and carefully follow them, or talk to beggars. Let's look for thieves. It sounds way more interesting than talking.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some
Sorry, Gov.
I've been robbed! Thief!
I have no idea which way it went. I'm hoping the game tells me.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well,
I don't know which way it went.
quite profitable.
Oh,
Is that him? Oh, this guy's pretty slick. Let's get all of these. A couple more quests to add to the log. That's kind of nice. I was pointing out to that beggar there. I kind of want to tell this guy. Doesn't seem to be concerned at all at looking at what's behind him. What the hell's going on here?
begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy this yen for wenches.
This seems like an interesting city to explore, which I'll probably do when I'm not doing these main missions. Ooh, handoff. Is that him on the right? Are they all wearing the same thing? That's convenient.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
It says to carefully follow them. I feel like I could just run up right behind him. He wouldn't be any the wiser, but... Who are you preaching to, pal? Glory Lane.
Rain like this would fetch a fortune in Zerrikane. I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy.
Ooh, interesting. So Triss Marigold is wanted. Find the King of Beggars' hideout.
Is there a land?
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting.
I guess I just found it.
Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again. Bring us the usual. Nooks. Keep this up and earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Do I just knock on the door and be like, what up? Guess we're knocking. I guess we're knocking.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Pretty straightforward.
Eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill at me things.
That's me.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Durka Durka. Ooh, let's use this one. We got XP for this.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
What are you off?
Plenty of Gwent players here. So I can have some fun here later on. Why do I have a casket? Whatever. Inventory in this game is unreal. Oh yeah, there's your door, I knew that.
What ails you?
See you out one eye, then.
It's him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. By miracle you've worked, I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest. Good sir.
Love those side little convos. Help set the stage a lot, don't they?
How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret place.
Menga's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Quite easy, I just walked in.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
That's a bit like Vinnie Jones.
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city.
Of course you do.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
You face the Temple Guard and witch hunters armed to the teeth, and all you've got's a gang of tramps and a handful of mages. I wouldn't bet a single crown on you.
Nor would I. Not at the moment. But war shuffles the deck. In wartime, folks start to understand things. Start to wonder why magic's outlawed, even though it's so damn useful. Folk come to me knowing full well it's forbidden. You know why? Because they fear death by disease more than torture. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because like I see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Interesting.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Is it safe?
You're in Novigrad on important business. business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Is that a rhetorical question? Probably shouldn't be stealing in broad daylight.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Believe me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks.
Crushed his bollocks.
Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Is there a reason why the sorceresses don't just disguise themselves as normal women? You, hey, come on. There we go.
What now?
Oh.
There's a draft.
That was a nice surprise.
Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage.
Maribor sword. Okay. Pretty darn good, and I have the ingredients to craft it. Need to be level 15 though, so we'll hold on to that. Find a secret passage using your Witcher senses and then open it. Sure, I'll do that.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Yeah, you just chill out. I'll do all the hard work. I see it. Oh, I think I see it. There we go. Or was that not it?
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
Never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
You need to run faster then. I love how busy and bustling and neat this place looks. People dancing over there, look at that.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a
Fair deal.
witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Place rat traps around the warehouse. Okay. Let's get in the damn door.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. but they killed my king. Look for crevices and drop.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop
Yeah.
whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
You trying to set you up?
Monster Slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
I've killed rats before. Why can't I just kill them?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Where are these fireworks exactly? I don't see you doing anything.
Well,
Alright, that was a bit lame.
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing.
Awkward.
You know I found her.
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Ugh. Even though this is a video game, rats spook me.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorcerer, what have you. Didn't have the heart.
Who knew he was shady, eh?
It's a trap, Geralt.
You think?
From the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Mutant?
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Cool. Oh, that is cool. That was cool.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have companion. And trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon. Well,
If she could chill with that whole fire thing, that would be great.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
thanks, Geralt.
Felt like I was gonna need to make
No need.
a choice there.
Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking you might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Kareem Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareem's been very effective. We should at least try. She's taken a job.
She might want to stop that whole fire thing in public.
Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn here, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Like your arm being on fire?
Exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Garrett. You should go now. Before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bips, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Alright. Alright, we're finally in Novigrad. I think we'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying, and we will catch you in the next one.